I enabled the tab view here because we need to do some searching here. So we are going to do machine learning on faces. We are going to learn these commands one by one by doing. First of all, let's learn about find faces. So let's do find faces. There we go. I will just click this I here and I will get find faces. So let's see what it does. Scroll down. If you're given an image assigned to variable I and you do find faces, then it will find faces on it. So let's take a look. I will click here. It got copied. I will come here and go to the bottom until my cursor becomes flat, horizontal, and then click, and then I paste it. Here we go. Okay, it has two statements in one here. I want to do it separately. So what I will do, I will highlight this and then press Control X or Command X and come to the bottom here until my cursor is flat and then paste it there. As for this one, I think this extra space is causing trouble inside the cell here. So I will backspace until it becomes a single item inside the cell here. I will choose the cell and then Shift Enter. Okay, the I that used to be blue became black because it got assigned. Now let's find faces in it. It gave me a whole bunch of rectangles here. This suggestion, I don't need this, so I will just highlight faces. Should we do this? Oh, it did it for me. I was going to do this here. Okay, so this is more advanced one. So I'd like to show you in a more easier way. So again, we have this picture here, and then I am going to assign this. What should I call? I will call it boxes. Notice, boxes find face is not a command, so it's blue. It doesn't understand. Now I'm going to press equal sign. So I'm saying boxes are equal to find faces. Boxes should be blue, but I was practicing this right before this class here. So why don't we call it just box here so that we can do this here, okay? So box, it doesn't understand, so it's blue. But soon as I do Shift Enter, it will know what box should be, so it turns black. Now, these numbers hardly mean anything to us, so we will not see it by doing semicolon like this. Do it again. Now they are gone. Earlier you saw how they were made, how they highlight where the faces are, but there's an easier way of doing it. It's called highlight image. Where is it? Here we go. So let's see how it's done. Click I. When you do highlight image, you provide the image and then region of interest. Our region of interest is called box. So let's, here, region of interest could be an array, bunch of things inside, and that's ours here. Let me squeeze in between these two cells. See, my cursor is flat, and type box here. Then you recall there are more than one thing in it. They had two rectangles in it. So I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need this. So I will just delete this. I just wanted to show you. So how does that work? I have this image and I can give list of region of interest, which is all contained in this box here. So what do? Open bracket, type the variable for the image, comma, the variable for the region of interest. So I'm going to do this. Open bracket. Variable for the image is I, comma. Now, the variable for the region of interest is boxes. So I will type boxes. No, box. I made a single. There we go. And I do Shift Enter. What do I get? Wow, the faces are highlighted like this. So this, we just follow the examples here because it was simple, but it doesn't have to be this one that they gave you. We can have our own. Let's do this here. Let's go here. And you can type any search word you want, but I'm going to do physics group picture here. And I'm going to go get this one. And here it is. I think Mathematica online cannot handle large pictures, so I'm going to just use this one here. So right click, and I will copy image. The faces are small, so I don't know how well it would perform, but let's see here. I will scroll down to the bottom, and I will say physics picture equals, I will paste it, then semicolon, and shift enter. Hopefully it will take it easily. While it's working on it, I'm going to say boxes. No, should I say physics box? The way I'm typing is called camel case. I start with lowercase to avoid having conflict with Mathematica's own command, because Mathematica has all commands capitalized. So I start with lowercase to avoid any trouble. And then whenever I am putting together two different words, I may use an uppercase so that I can have an easier time reading. Because if this is harder to read, it's hard to see where it ends, where it starts. But this way is easier. So I do this here. Okay. Physics box is equal to find faces of physics picture. I don't like it that it's taking that long to process. Semicolon to not show the result, the rectangles that will show up here. Okay, so I will do shift enter and hope that it's going to work. Okay, it worked. I wonder how big this picture was. Shall I find out? I will squeeze in here. It is called image dimensions. So IMAGE DIM, here, there we go. And then bracket, I give the variable's name. It's called physics picture. Here, I selected, enter, close bracket. And I should not do this because I want to see the result. So I should not do this and then do it here. Shift enter. Oh, it's 2000 and 1000. So I copied from here, but this was not a small picture. What I copied is this one, this size here. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully this online version will handle this large size here. So I already found the physics box already. So now it's time to do highlight image. Highlight image. Here we go. Choose. Open. How does that work? Image, comma, region of interest. So image name is this. Physics picture. PHY. There we go. Is this one? And then pick region of interest. I called it physics box. Physics box. Here we go. And then I close it. Would it show? No, it doesn't show. It expired because it was too big. You can see the all the line numbers having disappeared. If I do this again, shift enter here, I think it will say I don't know what physics picture and what these are. See how they all turned blue. Not only did they turn blue, everything else turned blue. So it lost the picture and everything. Not the code, but it lost the memory of what we have done. So this is the downside of doing it online. It's limited in its memory. So what I will do is I will go here and delete this here. Yeah, but I want to use this and see it. So how can I make it small? I will just use this size here by doing the snippet, I think it's called. Here we go. I go and type snip, S-N-I-P, snipping tool. I will show you how to do it on the Mac also. So I'm going to do a new one. And then I go and click and drag. So this is the picture I will get. Done. Then I'm going to, I think it's in the memory already. So let me see. If I go here and paste it, I got it. Shift enter. It's much smaller, so it should not take much time this time. I will show you how to do it on the Mac. On the Mac, you have to do this maneuver. So if you want to get a portion of a screen into the memory, it's a Command Shift 4, then tap on the space bar. Okay. Okay, Command Shift 4. Let's go and do Command Shift 4. And then I choose what I want to copy. And I think that's what it was. And go there. And then I say physics image. I don't need to do this for the Dropbox. Physics image equals. Then I Command V should come in. No, it copied the link, not the picture. I had the wrong guy. This is what I had to do. Command Control Shift 4. Command Control Shift 4. Let's do it again. So Command Control Shift 4. And I go and highlight what I want. Okay, it's in the buffer or clipboard, and I wanted to put it here. Command V to paste it. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's how you do on the Mac. So once we got the image here, what we do is that we will find the physics pictures, find the physics box of it. Once it's found, then it's still running. This dark bracket means it's running. And I will, okay, here we go. It has a problem, but I think it found it anyway. So let's see, if I run this, all these error messages kind of messing up the readability. Let's do it again. So I have this, Shift Enter. And this time I will see how big it is. It used to be 2000, but if I see how big it is, it's much smaller now. So should have, I don't want this. And then I do this to find out the boxes and then show the boxes. Here is the moment of truth. Will it show? It did. At the same time, you can see a few faces were missing. I think somehow, for some reason, it was not face enough for the algorithm here. Probably it would work well if it's full-size image in the desktop Mathematica. Here we're dealing with smaller size, low resolution, so it had difficulty pulling out. I'd like to show another thing here. This physics picture, that could have another option here. I could have the FindFaces with this parameter, image. Let's see what happens here. So I have this physics picture that is assigned. I will do FindFaces. Okay, here we go. And then I will use physics picture. And then I say images. Image, not images. Let's see. FindFaces. Let's go here. Move your cursor over. And then I here. I don't want to mess up. So when I go here and check find face, let's see the options I have. Oh, here it is, image. So that kind of options are all shown here. Image. When you use image, sub-image containing each face. So when I do this here, it should show me all this sub-image showing each face like that. They're quite small. It's kind of unsatisfactory doing it online because you're still constrained here. Here, I am using a desktop version now just to show you what is possible. So you can take on the full-size image like this here. And then I can do boxes is equal to find faces and of the image. And then it will give me all these boxes here. Then I can do highlight image. Where's highlight image? Here. Highlight image of the image and boxes like that. Then I will be able to see each face. See, it didn't miss anyone now that we have enough resolution here. More than that, I should be able to get each face. So I will do find, I will call it faces. I had to find faces of the IMG where I want image like that. Then it will find each face for me in high enough resolution to be recognizable. You recognize some famous physicists. Do you see them? Here's Einstein. And here's Niels Bohr. Here's Marie Curie. And there are other people that I do not recognize. So I would ask Mathematica to find them for me on the next lecture.